Welcome back, everyone. John, JandW Music. Today we're going to be bringing to you the EVH Striped Series guitar. This particular one is the black and yellow stripe, as we can see, and it is the EVH brand. It's not the Charvel did come out with one, but this is the EVH branded one. It retails for $8.99. You can get that Guitar Center Musician's Friend, but that's the normal street price, is the $8.99 for the EVH model. Kind of going over the specs. It is a basswood body, or the standard Stratocaster shape. This particular one, like I say, is the yellow and black stripes. It does have the quarter-sawn maple neck with it. Floyd Rose locking nut. Now it does say Floyd Rose, but it is branded also EVH next to where it says Floyd Rose. So that's one of the other things that it has. It also has EVH branded die-cast tuners. This particular model on it does have a hand rubbed oil finish on the back, so it is a really quick neck. It does have a thumb wheel, truss rod adjustment there at the bottom, just underneath the 22nd fret. The neck itself is a compound radius, 12 down to 16 inch on the radius of the neck, 22 jumbo frets with black dot inlays. It does have a single volume knob. Now, of course, the way they always say it, that Eddie was different. He just kind of grabbed what he had. Well, it is labeled tone, even though it is the volume knob. The next thing that it has, you know, at the top there, at the locking nut, does have the bar string retainer just above the locking nut. Like I said before, it does have EVH die-cast chrome tuners. It's a very nice guitar, like I said, especially if you're, raised in the 70s and 80s. Van Halen was a very big part of that, especially coming in into the early 80s, going in. A lot of people may remember it, whether or not you're a David Lee Roth fan of the original, or Sammy Hagar after. But very nice guitar, very light, and very fast neck due to the profile and the finish that's on it. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and take a look at the side view. Here on the side view, you can see they did a real great job of the contour of the armrest and the belly cut. Now, one thing I did forget to mention on the front view, you can take a look right there at the bottom of the Floyd Rose. They have the D tuner, which allows you to kind of instantly drop it back into D tuning. That way you can be in D, from your low E. So like I say, just pull it out, you'll be in D, push it back in, you'll be in E. But the D tuner is a real nice option, and of course this is flush mount to the body as far as the Floyd Rose. That's the only way you can use the D tuner. Instead of it being the body routed for Floyd Rose, it needs to sit on top for that to work. But going out, like I say, that belly cut makes it real comfortable. The basswood body makes it really light, and you can see the maple neck. It's got a little maple cap fretboard on top of the maple neck. It's two-piece, and you can see the dot inline inlay side markers. Alright, and going up, see that locking nut, and like I said, they have the retainer post for the strings. Just a standard Fender style neck, or headstock, even though it's labeled EVH. And then there's those die-cast tuners. Just standard vintage strap buttons. Real sleek, real simple, just one humbucker. And that is the Wolfgang style humbucker that's in there, the Wolfgang brand. Alright, next we'll go ahead and take a look at the back view. Alright, here on the back continues obviously all the way around the guitar, the black and yellow striping as far as the control covers for the electronics and the cover for the Floyd Rose. Now on this particular model, it is $8.99. Just the guitar does not come with a case, but it is made in Mexico, so you're getting a made in Mexico strap basically. It is a separate line, the EVH, than the Fender line, but you're getting made in Mexico for $8.99. Then there's the EVH neck plate. Continue up, there's that quarter sawn maple neck. And the back side of the locking tremolo, and I say it is labeled as EVH on the back side of the die cast chrome tuners. I said the white and black stripe is $8.99. The yellow and black stripe is $8.99, and then if you want to go to the red, white, and black, that particular model is $9.99, and they're all three still made in Mexico. Like I said, it's a separate line, the EVH, than the traditional Fender line, but it is still made in Mexico. All right.